Look, baby girl, you can talk about me all you want, goddammit. You said, I'm a blessed woman. Woo, woo. You got to be a blessed woman. You have to be independent, Kendra, because ain't nobody finna do shit for you. But you and as you, goddammit, can you drop me off somewhere? I'm keeping it a buck. Ain't nobody, look, you're desirable for fun. Fun girls. That's the word now. Fun girls. We'll toss you up and make you keep on the hair while we f***ing you. Because I hate bitches like that who try to take the wig off because we in the house. Hold on, bitch. Don't take the wig off till I leave. And I'm not talking about while I'm still in the driveway. Wait till my car pull off before you pull the wig off. I don't ever want to see you without that wig on. Hey, Kendra G, check this out. I want you to understand. I try to f*** every bitch I can just to increase my odds.
God.
Bald-headed hoes or fat hoes, but I like the ones that's hot. Let me say that again.
Play it again.
I try to f*** every bitch I can just to increase my odds.
God.
Bald-headed hoes, even if they fat, but I like the ones that's hard.
Just play
Check
it
it
again.
out. Don't flatter yourself thinking it's all about you. I promise you, to everybody, you just something to do.
Corey Holcomb drops more bombs on Kendra G. You know, this just goes to show you Corey's unpredictable. He actually showed her a little bit of grace. I think he could have gone even harder on her, but what he does say is still hilarious. I don't know why she ever opened up this can of worms, because this could go on for much longer. If she responds back, it's open season on Kendra G. Some of y'all might have seen the earlier videos I did on this subject, but man, Corey Holcomb, I don't know why you keep messing with that man. She's just going to have to learn the hard way. That's all it's going to be, right?
Sorry, guys.
So let me go and get to this sucker shit. It's a wig-wearing gremlin who mad at me because I brought up something about her, that lady,
Not a gremlin.
Kendra G. You know,
Oh yeah, and the thumbnail they did for the gremlin with the pink hat on. Oh my God.
that lady, Kendra G. You remember I brought up how I felt like she made a fool out of herself on Tamron Hall?
Yeah.
So she made a video to try to knock me and act like I came at her and everything. So I want to address it because it's fun to me.
Right.
I mean, like, I'm not mad at Kendra G, because whenever we talk one-on-one, I saw that she wasn't that sharp. Like, she used to be on the radio in Chicago, and I used to be like, oh, this is a knucklehead.
Wow.
Right.
And our interviews would show that she's a knucklehead. But she really got mad when I spoke on how she made herself look bad on Tamron Hall show. So she was like, oh, Corey's career is nothing. Little Rail and Dion Cole and D-Ray, they're superstars. And she said, Corey's just a YouTuber. I want to say something about that first.
Yeah.
Who was she?
Whatever I do in the game, I'm from 5266 South State, apartment 1208, Robert Taylor home. Nigga, I beat the game.
Yes, sir.
I beat the game. Whatever you say about my career, I don't care about that. I come from a place where they know how to make the elevator stop, put a gun through the damn thing, and rob you.
Dang.
I come from nothing. You can't dig at me with, he's only a YouTuber. I mean, I know some YouTubers that make some bread, right?
Millions. Yeah.
I'm talking about, Shawty, that was desperate. But listen, I want to tell you, Kendra G, every time you open your mouth and speak independently, you make a fool out of yourself. You're better at cut, paste, copy, like Kevin Samuel's show. You cut it, pasted, and copied it with your version of it, and that's how you found a way. But when you speak independently, you look bad. So that's one thing. Then she tried to make it seem like I edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. I've never edited a video in my life.
I said that.
LIFEA. Life. I've never edited a video. I don't know how to edit video. We watch stuff we see online and we react to it with a lot of these videos. I'm sorry. I know your thing was Corey goes out and he edits something. First of all, nobody had to edit that video because this is what this lady Kendra G does. I'm going to say this. Kendra G has a lot of bottom dwellers on her show that she interviews, but she acts like she's not a bottom dweller.
Exactly.
But the people she interviews, she's the exact same person, but she acts like she's above them by copy, pasting, and cutting Kevin Samuels' points. Kevin Samuels created that show, and he's not here to sue you. So you're able to do basically what Kevin Samuels did, and it's working. You ask me, it's working because you're a lady.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's working because you're a lady. But
right, because any man that did that content would be a pariah. He'd be run off the internet. He'd be getting his channel flagged and all types of stuff. There'd be campaigns against him. But for some reason, this embarrassment is allowed to go on. And I don't think she realized how lucky she is that it's going on for this long.
Yeah, it's working because you're a lady. But when you get to acting like you're better than those women that's on your show, because the lady Tamron Hall asked her points, and she was like, I agree with you, Tamron, but you don't agree with her. Because Tamron Hall was like, men are not here for your wig. Men don't want a broke lady. And then she made a real fool out of herself when she said, if I'm here with you and you're around me, you have to pay for that. This isn't exactly how she said it, but she said her presence, you have to pay for it, which is why you called her a hooker.
Right.
If a woman is charging you for her presence, you a hooker.
Straight up.
What is the argument with that? See, people want to act like Corey is crazy and he say all kind of stuff out of bounds. If you charge me to be with you, you're a hooker.
Simple.
But I remember, hey, Kendra G, remember when you was sipping the thing? Like after you thought you made a point, you'll be sipping something. You stole that from somebody. What do you do that's original?
Wow.
Another point. I got to make this point. She said, I only date broke women. I date broke women, rich women, autistic women, Down syndrome women. You name it. You can get it from me. That's not something I'm proud of. I don't have a type in any way. Any way. You see that lady who lives on the streets now because of the way the economy is? I look at her and I imagine her, if I clean her up, can I pull it off? I date all women. If it got, how they say it, if it got hair, I hit it. This is what I do. Because she tried to make it seem like, oh, Corey Holcomb, he really wanted me. He tried to flirt with me. Listen, of course I tried to flirt with you. You a woman who I knew had you ain't broke. Let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we shoot it. Every, especially Kendra G, I see the misery in your eye. You 50, no kids. Ain't never been married. G know what I'm talking about because he from these same streets I'm from. Every major hub out here in America, we shoot at hoes. We get at hoes. We try to see what we can work out. If you really want to tell the truth, I'm jealous of the African man that you did choose, because I know he got paper up out your ass. You got to pay. He got to see you when you ain't got the makeup on camera. I'm jealous of that man. I know he got you for a bag. See, I'm the type of, I admit I'm a trick. I'm a trick. I buy pussy. Kendra, you have to buy a man, because the men on your level, you don't want them. You want men who are probably younger than you. Kendra, go after a man you can get. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. Back when he was Han
80.
Solo in Star Wars, you couldn't get him. But now he's an elderly man. Kendra G, I think you could get Harrison Ford. I think you could get like somebody who old and played out who's still doing it. What's an old man who's still on TV?
Harrison Ford likes skinny
Morgan
white
Freeman?
girls.
No.
His wife is. He's been with her.
She can get Kevin Duckworth.
Boy, you stupid than because everybody don't know who Kevin Duckworth
She's
is.
one of them type of niggas. Any nigga averaged 10 points in the NBA in the late 70s.
Dr. J will f you, Kendra G, even though he'll do it reluctantly. He'll make you keep the wig on. But I'm just saying, like, the men you want, the men that will hold you up in the air, they not boss players. You know what I'm saying? I would have smashed you and tried to get some paper from you all day long. Never admit that. I mean, never could I say that's not what I would do.
But
I'm jealous that the scammer dude, I knew, because like, I remember she was telling me, I got a boyfriend. Yeah, and it's out there in the streets. He is just what I knew he was. I said, when she said she got a boyfriend, I gotta wait this out. I knew that don't nobody want you, baby girl. I'm talking about if somebody wants you, it's probably somebody who's looking for the come up. That's what we do. We holler at broads and we go for the come up. I admit, I would smash you, but you would never be held up by a nigga like me. I have a car.
Stupid.
Men that hold you up ain't on shit. They driving your car. You got to get Jody. You got to get baby boy. Don't nobody want your monkey ass. And really, you did some editing with that tape, because I said about Tamron Hall, I was like, Tamron Hall is bad, even though I don't mean in no disrespectful way, Tamron. That's how I talk. I think you a lady. I think you exude elegance. But I said this about Tamron Hall, and if somebody was arguing with Tamron Hall, they'd be like, baby, come on, let's work it out. You edited that part out, Kendra. Come on now. Don't be bitter. I'm doing this as a gift to Corey because this is going to help him pay his mortgage. I ain't got no mortgage. I don't got nothing. Remember I told you that. I don't got nothing. I don't get what the hoe had. She got a car. I think she had a Bentley or something and put it all on the internet with all that. I don't do that shit. I'm from the streets. Where I'm from, man. Look, man, I know NBA players who got robbed by niggas who know they robbed them. They know who robbed them, but they was showing out. When you out here flossing and in front of these niggas in the streets gonna be like, all right.
Yeah.
You can't flop it. I ain't got nothing. Nothing. How Bernie Mac said, nothing. I'm popped off. So you can talk about me and whoever else career you want to talk about. Shit, all them guys you said, I wish them luck.
Yeah, this is a clip from the longer video, but Corey Holcomb he's telling the truth. Like Kendra G, like I don't know what she expects from him. The fact that a black man in America is able to rise from poverty and make something of himself, you would really use that as a reason that he's not as successful as other comedians by comparing him to his peers to potentially cause issues there. You know, like he said, he knows most of those comedians, Deion Cole, Lil Rel, and D-Ray. So there's probably not no issues because he's known them way longer than you've been on the internet. But to call Corey's career some type of failure, like, you don't understand what it is to be a black man. And unfortunately, I think a lot of black women don't understand what it is to be a black man. To rise above the rank, to come from nothing and become something. That is the essence of what it is to be a black man. And everything else is gravy. I mean, being out here and just being able to pay bills, to be, what did Tupac say? I love paying rent when the rent's due. You know, like that type of thing. Like everything else is gravy, up to your highest heights. And I think that's something our women don't understand about us. And that's unfortunately what Kendra G is suffering from. I think that image of a gremlin that he put up, that might be her from here on out now. That's unfortunate that she picked this. Why you gotta pick a beef with this guy of all people? Yes, he talked about you. Yes, you came up in the current topics. And yes, you're doing a version of Kevin Samuels' show. The minute you start talking advice in a call-in format, that is something that Kevin Samuels made popular. When he's talking to these women and they messed up, they got a bonnet on, they got 15 kids, and you're giving them any type of advice. I know you want to couch it as a dating show, but even that isn't original. Hell, Melly Monaco was doing that same thing, and a couple other people were doing something similar. So, but what is it that you bring to it that makes it unique? I think you need to clear that up before you start talking about other people and what their production is and what their production value is. Because, I mean, it's very simple that Corey Holcomb for 15 years has been able to consistently do a show. Come rain or come shine. You know what I mean? That's not easy. Give the man some respect. And being a YouTuber is nothing to be ashamed of. You know, like, I don't know who these people are that are now out here that are thinking they're bigger than YouTubers or they're bigger than Instagram stars. And I come from traditional Hollywood and media, and like, there's really a push for a lot of the top talent right now to go online, to really solidify their base, because they've seen what people like Kevin Hart have done. Like, Kevin Hart was smart. He started collecting emails as soon as he could. And every comedy club he went to, he kept that information. So when Twitter popped up, he was ready. He could send out an email, say, hey, follow me on this site. Instagram pops up, hey, follow me on this site. This is what Corey is doing in a much more organic way. You know, he's got the people that follow him on a consistent basis. And that's not to say that everything he says is gospel. Corey says it himself. He's a flawed individual. But so then I don't understand why the criticism comes from that. Then she also pulled up some clips from Cam Newton's podcast where Corey was obviously telling a joke, right? Talking about physical discipline. Now, I don't know exactly Corey's thoughts on this. You know, there might be situations where he thinks that's appropriate. Obviously, we can all differ on our opinions on that. But for her to bring it up like that, it seemed like some real Fed shit to do. It seemed like she was trying to point a finger at Corey to kind of put him in the spotlight in a negative way. And I think that's just below the belt. You know, I know you mad and I know you want to get back at him, but it just seemed like you were going for some type of, you were going for the jugular without reason. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't even that serious. And I think that's why ultimately Corey pretty much spared you. Because I'm telling you, what we thought he was about to do, if he really was about to roast you, you would have been in a bad situation, man. But anyway, go check out the rest of the video on Corey's channel. It's a long segment. Obviously, I can't just watch it. I wanted to clear out enough to let y'all hear exactly what he was saying in response. But check out that video on his channel. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. If you want to watch more, please watch one of these videos down below. Make sure you sign up for my streaming service, Faucette Media Direct. Link is in the description. The library is growing every day, so make sure you check that out. This is Faucette Media.